Hey guys, Sinza here. In today's Anthem video, I'm going to go over the Ranger. The build that I use currently for Ranger is a support slash ultimate building build. Now overall, the Ranger I would say is a little weaker than the other Javelins currently, but there are still some good things you can build with it, and it should be a lot better with the upcoming update that'll increase melee and ultimate damage. And I think there's a few things they're doing with the Ranger. So first, let me go over the abilities. So the grenade is one of the most important ones. The last argument is what you want to shoot for the grenade. What this does is a frag grenade that when you hit enemies adds 700% ultimate charge. So you get a lot of ultimate every time you hit enemies. And I think it increases based on the enemies you hit, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll need more testing for that. But it's also a combo, so you can combo with it, and Rangers combos do high single target damage, so that'll be nice. Now for the assault launcher, you have a few different choices. I personally go with Avengers Boon, the Pulse Blast, because mostly because of the fact that it goes through shields really, like it destroys shields really well compared to other abilities. Now, there are some other ones that are still good, like the Venom darts aren't too bad. I really actually like the Ember's Lance, the spark beam that causes fire explosions on a hit streak, and Argo's Mace causes electric explosions. The Recurring Vengeance isn't too bad, but you have to defeat an enemy with it. So there are a few different choices, but I just think being able to take shields out really well with the Pulse Blast is just great. Now, its effect increases your melee damage for 110% for 20 seconds, which it's not, I would say is average. It's not really bad, but it's not like fantastic. It's not like they're interceptors, but you're going to get some bonuses for melee, and you'll see the Ranger's playstyle. This does help kind of well. Now, let me go over the components before going over the weapons and support. So there's about a lot of components work, but I would say there's about 4 or 5 that you really want. The first one is Tip of the Spear, which it increases combo damage by 50%, which is nice because, again, Rangers do high single target damage, so increasing that combo damage really makes them great for single target. But the main reason you want this one is performing a combo restores 40% armor to nearby allies. So that's pretty fantastic. Not only will they be able to do decent combo damage, but you're healing everybody. That basically turns Ranger into a sort of a healer. As long as you're able to do combos, everybody that's around, and I'm not sure the range, but everybody will be healed. So that's fantastic. I would say that you definitely, for this support build, this is definitely the one that you want above everything else. Now, the other one is Victor's Resolve, which it increases blast damage by 50%, but it lowers impact damage by 20%. So the lowering impact damage kind of sucks, especially because Rangers kind of do a lot of impact damage. But what's nice is performing a small multi-kill, which is 3, will instantly restore 25% of your health. So that's another health. It's only for you, but it's a way to restore health. And considering you're going to be kind of in the middle of combat, sort of in close range, this is a good one to have. Another one is Vanguard's Badge. It increases melee damage by 30% and the electric effects, well, just electric effects in general by 30%. The melee is electric, so that's nice. Plus, if you have any other electric abilities or weapons, that'll be nice. A nice upgrade. And then the bonus is performing a melee kill will restore shields, 20% shields. So with the increased melee damage, and if you go with the Avenger's Boon, you'll be getting pretty decently high melee damage so that you're more likely to kill and you can get your shields back. And then this other one, Badge of Devastation, is good for the second part of this build, which is the ultimate building part. Increases assault launcher by 5%, and then the bonus is a large hit streak of 10 will instantly add 1 ultimate charge. That doesn't mean you're gonna just get your ultimate from hitting 10. It's just gonna charge it up a little bit. So as long as you're constantly hitting, you're gonna be gaining your ultimate faster. So this mixed with the last argument basically just keep shooting people as much as you can and throwing your grenade to hit people, and you'll be building your ultimate up fairly quickly, which I'll try and show in the gameplay section later. And then the other ones are sort of preference. Combined arms increases grenade damage, so that's pretty nice, especially because you're going to be using your frag grenade a lot. And if you defeat an enemy with your not grenade, but the other ability, assault launcher, then your grenade damage will increase by 60% for 5 seconds. And then defensive bulwark will increase all weapon damage by 25%, which I think is really good to have. And when you're at low health, you get an extra 25% gun damage. Now, I think this should be higher. It's kind of weird. Interceptors actually have they can get higher weapon damage than Rangers, which I think should be the opposite. I think Rangers should be able to get the highest weapon damage, but that's just me. Now, for the weapons, you have a few different choices for weapons. The Radiant Fortress is a good one because you're going to be kind of close range. So basically, a little bit of what you're going to be doing as a ranger is getting close, priming people with their melee, because their melee is an electric primer, and then you're going to want to detonate those with Avenger's Boon or your grenade, whichever one's up. And since you're going to be in close range, you're going to be getting, taking more damage than normal. And the Radiant Fortress is a constrictor shotgun where you can hold the trigger to charge it. And if you hit all 8 shots in a single burst, then it gives you 35% of your shields back, which is really easy to do if you're close range, or if you just hold the button down. You'll be able to hit them pretty easily. So another one I use is Siegebreaker, of course. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you know that this is one of my favorite guns, and I think one of the best guns in the game. And there's never really a time when this is a bad gun to use. But it's especially good for a ranger if you have it because, it freezes them. So you can freeze them with the gun and then use because both your abilities are detonators. That way you'll be able to still prime and detonate for your bonuses without having to get into melee range. A couple other options because of that would be Rauner's Blaze, because that sets them on fire after a hit streak. I like Divine Vengeance because of the explosions, but if you have guns that, I think that's the only ones for that Ranger can pick. Basically guns that can freeze the target, burn the target, things that can put status effects on the enemy. Those are good to have with this particular build. And or the shotgun, like I said, Radiant Fortress is good because it recharges shields. Other shotguns aren't too bad either, but the 3 guns that I would definitely recommend the most are Radiant Fortress, if you want to get your shields back more easily, and then Rauner's Blaze or Siegebreaker to be able to put status effects on the enemy so you can combo them. And for support, at the moment I definitely would suggest Muster Point, because that's another nice support for your whole team, because it'll increase gun damage by 20%, and at higher difficulties that's especially good. And right now, Bulwark Point for Rangers and the Wind Wall for Storm, they don't last that long. They're just not as effective. So I would definitely say Muster Point is the way to go. Now there is an update coming up that'll make the Bulwark Point more effective, and so we'll have to see how good that is, because if it's very good at defending, then this is going to be a good choice because you'll be able to revive people more easily. Now that's it for the explanation of the abilities and everything and the build. The main thing you want to do is just get into battle, especially if you're using the Radiant Fortress shotgun. Run into battle, always use your abilities and melee if they're available. Get in there, melee them, hit them with your Radiant Fortress if you need shields. Switch to Siegebreaker, Rauner's Blaze to prime them, and always use your assault launcher and grenade when you can. Your main goal is to combo as much as you can, especially if your team needs health. So you don't want to really you don't really want to hold off on using your combos, but if there are a bunch of prime people, you could wait to do some of the combos until people lose health, just so you aren't wasting it. But I wouldn't wait too long. Your main goal is just to combo as much as you can because that'll get you the most damage, especially your grenade. No matter what, always hit with your grenade as soon as it's available. And when you're not, try and shoot as much as you can because between shooting and throwing your grenade to hit people, you'll be building your ultimate up extremely fast and you can just unload. And again, right now, it's not as effective, but I think that after the update, Rangers are going to be much higher because with their melee and ultimate, which both affect Ranger, being increased, yeah, being able to build up your ultimate that fast and just unloading on people is going to be a lot of damage. Now next is going to be the gameplay section. Alright, I decided to go to Template Scar this time because I kind of got tired of doing all my videos with Tyrant Mine, but this one's going to be a little bit shorter. I'm just basically want to show how quick you can build up your ultimate. So you want to get in there, you know, throw grenades, melee, and then since it's the turrets, I'm just going to freeze them from far away. And then I'll freeze the other one. Oh shoot. Yeah, those things hurt. And then the snipers. So you get health back whenever you combo. Quite a lot of health too. But look how fast my ultimate is building. I'm already almost done. So the combination of grenade hitting and where's this last guy yet? Oh, there we go. And just shooting with the gun. Okay, he just disappeared. Will build up the ultimate really quickly. Especially the combination of the two. So already have it, you know. I think I actually missed some of those. But yeah, just it's very quick. Look at that. And of course I can increase the damage. Whoops, there we go. I can increase the damage with the mustard point. So, and then get my shields back from, you know, you can keep shooting me, but, oh, I'm gonna die. But yeah, just go in there and, oh, well, he got him. But I can go and get my shields back, I mean my health back by freezing them and then comboing. So this one's a little harder because there we go. This one's gonna be a little bit easier now. It's just they were kind of spread out. But look how much it is based on hit. Like look how much that grenade hit just got my ultimate up. It's ridiculous. When you have a lot of people, it goes up so fast. So my ultimate is already charged up again. So that's insane. That's why again it's gonna be really good after the update when their melee and ultimate is stronger. Because you'll be able to build it up really quickly. You know, you're going to be in there meleeing people sometimes to charge up. And yeah, it's just going to be really nice. But the ultimate is already pretty good for just clearing out groups of people. So yeah, that'll be nice. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show for this guide and how to play like a support type ranger that can also build up their ultimate. If you liked the video, then please consider giving a like, subscribe to help the channel out and to see future content. And as always, thanks for watching.